always revert back, and I finally showed my kids, and I shared this with the church before, but I finally showed my children where I've only had 2 accidents in my life. One of them was I was being a hard head, and you know, we got this thing in the neighborhood where we swerve. And so I'm swerving, and I got the subs in the back. I had 412s in the back, and it's loud, and I'm driving in my neighborhood, and I'm swerving, I'm doing my thing. And another dude, he's swerving too. He coming this way, and we don't see each other. Clock. Like, dog, we both can't be swerving, brother. And so, but my second accident, I'll never forget it. And I finally showed my children this, and I saw my children get emotional when I really broke this down to them. I said, man, this right here is where people thought that daddy life was over. So I was coming back. This is when I was coaching in public school, and it was Thanksgiving Day, and we had a playoff game the next day, a football game the next day, and my wife and my kids were in Mansfield, and I stayed over an hour away, but they were in Mansfield with her parents, and I'm driving to see them. Well, it's beginning to rain, and so it's not raining hard. I call it nasty weather, where it's not raining hard, but it's just wet enough for it to be really dangerous. And so I'm driving, and you know how you can see, it's like you can see things happen. I'm like, man, something just don't seem right. And I'm driving, and as I'm driving, I'm not speeding, and I turn a corner, and when I turn the corner, my car flips. And I land in a lady's ditch. And as the car is flipping, this is true story. This is not me with this, here you go, this church lingo, anything. No, I'm just telling you who I called out on. I began to call out on Jesus. I truly did. This is not just, this is what you say in church. I'm telling you who I called out on. I began to say Jesus' name. And my car is flipping, and I land in the ditch, couldn't get out, finally get out through a window. I'm kicking out the windows, finally get out, and when I get out, I'm already surrounded by people that I don't know that say, man, we don't know how you survived that. The ambulance come and the police come, and the police says, sir, we want you to go to the ambulance. And I'm like, nah, man, just call my wife. Call my wife, tell her to come get me. Yeah. And so I finally showed my children, this was probably 3 weeks ago. We rode by the place, and when we ride by it all the time, but I never tell them the details of it. And I told them the details, and my children are very sensitive, and you can see the tears building up. I said, y'all, but don't get emotional, because God's grace saved me. So when the author says, God, I'm celebrating the fact that you're bringing people back from exile, that means that you didn't destroy them. God, I sing praises to you because you could have easily took my life then.
Amen. That's good. Praise God.
I sing praises to you. I got a reason to praise you.